Claisen condensation is a condensation between an ester with another ester. In this case, we're going to do a self-condensation. I have to treat this with a base, and the base is going to be the same base that would be the counterpart of the ester that's used in the Claisen condensation. So if I have an ethyl ester, I would use ethoxide and ethanol as the base. And what's going to happen is I'll get this self-condensation where two of these molecules are going to come together and make a beta keto ester. So the two groups, obviously this is the one piece that was incorporated in, and this other piece, again, comes from the same ester, right? But we are missing the OET group that is on it. Okay. If I have a more complex ester, let's draw something with some groups on it. And here I'll use a methyl ester just to be different. Okay. And so what I'm going to use is the methyl methoxide as the base, and I'll use methanol as the solvent. And what's going to happen is I'll also get that same self-condensation and I'll get, again, a beta keto ester from this. So you can see, again, this is the original piece that I had, and the other piece obviously comes from only this portion of the molecule. So for the mechanism of this reaction, I'll do a simple example here. And in this case, I'll use a different ester. I'll use a propyl ester. So again, I'll use the same base. I'll use the propanate in propanol to do this. So again, any alkoxide, I just want to pick one that's similar to the ester so I don't get any cross-esterification or hydrolysis reaction that takes place. So the first step in this, we're going to get deprotonation of the ester. The ester makes this more acidic, and the very first step in this mechanism is going to give me this enolate of the ester. That'll be negatively charged. And again, this is a self-condensation, so it's going to react with itself. And it's going to attack the carbonyl because that's where the positive charge is. It's going to do the addition to the carbonyl. So when I write this, I'll get O minus here. I'll still have the O propanate on this side, and I'll have the part of my ester on this end. All right, so this is the initial condensation. And then I'll eliminate the ester portion of the second molecule. And I'll wind up with this molecule. And I'll just redraw that. So the equivalent of this is just going to be this. So again, you could see the two pieces. This is part of the original molecule, and this is the original molecule without the ethyl ester. And it's that simple. You get an addition followed by an elimination reaction for the esters.